So a lot of you guys will remember that my Jeep makes a weird popping sound, and today I'm going to try to figure out what it is. So I went inside my engine bay and took off the belt. To untension your serpentine belt, you just want to get a 3/8 driver and put it into this hole right here. So there's two squares in a circle. You want to do the one on the far left, and then you can just crank down on it and see how it loosens. So once you release, it's there. So there's a spring inside the tensioner, so once you release it, the spring will automatically tension the belt for you. There's no bolt you have to tighten or something like that. So to loosen, in review, just put that 3/8 driver in there and then release it when you're good to go. So it's a 16mm bolt that goes to the tensioner right there, and it's right here now. So you just take it off, all the way off, and then the belt gets loose. For now, I'm just going to screw this back into the block just so I don't lose this bolt. Good to go. And now there's a 13mm bolt here, so I unscrew it. Alright, set this to the side, and now I can just take off this actual pulley. And now I'm going to test it to see if it's in bad shape. I think it is. It has a little bit of play, but I'll show you guys how I look at that. Alright, so I have it in my hands right now, and I just want to kind of put my fingers on the metal part of the bearing, the inside, and kind of just give it a spin. And also just kind of give it a little tug along like this. What you can do is actually put it back inside of the tensioner assembly, and kind of, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's some play. There's some play in there. And I spin it. There's not much rattling inside, but it does seem like this bearing could be bad. So I went to O'Reilly's, and it should be this part right here. Sometimes they don't sell just the pulley, but fun fact is this pulley on the tensioner is actually the same exact size as the idler pulley, so you can just ask them for one of those. And here's new versus old, and yeah, this one's, yeah, you can tell this is new. And then easy, how you just put it back on, how you install a new one is I don't believe there's a correct direction to put it on. So you just slide it on right there, put this plate, and then make sure this screw goes back in good. And that's a 13mm. And then just go till it's snug. Don't really gotta torque it down, make sure it still spins, and then reinstall it in the Jeep. So now we started the car. You kind of just want to look at your pulleys, make sure nothing is going wrong. Make sure all your belts are seated properly, especially in these where they actually have to sit in the ridges. Make sure everything's spinning good. After I got it back together, I noticed there is a small leak right here. If you guys could tell me what this actually is, I believe it's a sensor. It should be a sensor of some sort, maybe a water temperature, because this is a thermostat housing right here. So I'm just going to assume that's the water temperature. But let me know in the comment section. I will be replacing that next video and fixing that leak.